Friday saw mosques filled throughout Gaza without fear of Israeli strikes on the first day of prayer after a ceasefire was declared. Meantime, over in the West Bank, hundreds of people took to the streets in what they called a victory rally. Dina is that part of the story.
Near two destroyed mosques in El Saftawi and the Jabalia refugee camp, men spread carpets on sandy ground to prepare for open-air prayers. In Jabalia, Hamas official Mushir al-Masri led the prayers. He spoke about reconciliation between the militant group and Fatah, saying Hamas will refuse any negotiations based on what he calls an Israeli or U.S. agenda. In Jerusalem, UN aid chief condemned Israel's alleged use of white phosphorus during the bombardment of Gaza.
On white phosphorus, we have little or no doubt that it was being used in different ways in Gaza. The attack on the UNRWA compound, the hit on the UNRWA compound, which caused the warehouse to be burned down, we have little or no doubt was caused by white phosphorus shells, was set on fire by white phosphorus.
Meanwhile, several hundred Hamas supporters, including women and children, took part in what they called a victory rally in the southern West Bank town of Hebron on Friday. And clashes between Palestinians and Israeli security forces erupted in the West Bank villages of Nilan and Bilan, after a protest against the separation barrier under construction nearby. Dina, CCTV.
And one more story on that. Palestinian Foreign Minister Riyad Malki has met in Athens with his Greek counterpart Dora Bakuyanis. Malki said his government is making every possible effort to achieve reconciliation with Gaza's Hamas rulers. It will also back an Egyptian initiative for Palestinian unity. At the same time, Malki is also urging Israel to open its border crossings with Gaza to allow much-needed aid to reach the ordinary civilian population.
The opening of the passageways between Israel and Gaza are absolutely necessary to allow for the entry into Gaza of food, medicine and fuel. Egypt has stated that it is willing to continue its efforts for national reconciliation, and we hope and want these efforts to succeed. We also want our people to achieve a union of hearts and unity, so we may be able to again live and be reunited again in the home of the same Palestinian family.